YouTube family! For the first time in my Call of Duty career, I'm actually ranked relatively high in something. And it makes me feel pretty good because it's an actual game mode. Because I've always ranked pretty high in statistical categories because I go by the law of do not pull your trigger unless you're sure you're going to hit the enemy. So stuff like shotgun kills and accuracy, I've always ranked pretty high in those particular categories. But a game mode that's relatively popular at that does make me feel pretty good. And it kind of snuck up on me. I started playing with my friends, took a year off from Call of Duty, started playing on with my friends, and I just looked at the leaderboards one day and I was like, wow, I'm ranked in the thousands. I think I was ranked like 2 or 3,000th or something like that, and I thought that was pretty high. And then I just kind of forgot about it, continued to play with my friends and try to learn, what's really going to work for me in this game, because I started off doing extremely bad in this game. And then I looked a little bit later and I realized, wow, I think I was ranked like 600th or 700th. And I was like, wow, I am moving along these leaderboards relatively quickly. So I decided to make it a little more interesting, and I started a live stream called Road to Top 100, and I was able to achieve that within a few hours. Top 100, out of everyone who plays Kill Confirmed. And that made me feel pretty good. And then, as just time went on and I just continued to play with relative consistency, I was able to get rank 36. Now, granted, I haven't checked the leaderboards today, so there's a pretty good chance that a few people have passed me. Actually, no doubt a few people have passed me, because once you get into those high rankings, you're playing with people who pretty much play every day. But what I wanted to do is, for those of you who may have watched my videos in the past, you know that I hate tips and tricks. I hate tips and tricks. I think that it kind of takes away the diversity of the competitiveness of a video game. I think what makes a game fun is people learning what works for them and going out and taking care of business. So that's why tips and tricks where people just kind of tell you how they play and tell you to duplicate that, I hate those type of videos. But nonetheless, I do feel like there's a few things that I think can help other players if you want to score high in Kill Confirmed. So without taking up any further minutes of the video, let me go ahead and dive right into it. I pretty much have 3 very, very simple points. And the first point, which I think is the most important, is to use a short range weapon and go for your kills. Don't wait on your kills, go get your kills. Use a short ranged weapon. Why do I need you to use a short range weapon, and why do you need to go get your kills as opposed to waiting for them? Because with that, you can kill the enemy, and it isn't particularly inconvenient to just simply walk over your tag. If you pay attention to the kills that I'm getting my kills, and I'm not having to risk really anything, simply picking up the tag because it's right in front of me. And you don't get that luxury when you're sniping or using a long range assault rifle. You don't get those luxuries. So that is why I recommend, if you don't particularly like shotguns, that's fine. A submachine gun is definitely going to work, and even some of the shorter range, more powerful at short range assault rifles. So that is my first point, because I feel like that is what's going to give you a high kill to kill confirmed ratio. And I want to say that in any game mode, dying is really not going to do anything for your team. So if you're worried about your kill death ratio, then go play team deathmatch and don't really worry about kill confirmed. Because using a short range weapon, you can go out and you can get those kills, and that's going to give you a high kill to kill confirmed ratio. And if you get 20 kills or so, it's good to have 15 or 16 of your confirms. Confirm most, if not all, of your kills if you can. I generally can confirm up to 90% of my kills, because I use a short range weapon. Now, obviously, it takes time. If you generally play a different way, so maybe you have something that works for you, but it is not. You can't really deny that having the tag right in front of you after you get the kill isn't gonna help. Now, my next point is pretty relevant to the fact that people worry about their KDRs. Go for these fresh, easy, vacant tags that no one has picked up yet. It generally seems like you're taking a big risk by going out for tags if they're out in the open, but as big as the risk is, the reward is that much higher. One, you're going to be able to add on to your streak. Two, you're going to be able to add on to your score, and sometimes you may not. Obviously, I died there going for extra tags, so I mean, sometimes you are going to go out and die trying to pick up, some free tags, but leaving them really doesn't do any better for your team. And the point is that forget about your KDR. Well, don't forget about your KDR. Don't go 2 and 20 and sit there and just try to pick up a bunch of vacant tags. That's stupid. But it is important that when you see tags, go for them. At least make a play on the tag. That's how you're going to get a high kill confirmed score, is by not only getting your own tags. So suppose you perfected the first tip I gave, which is using a short range weapon and getting your kills and being able to easily pick up your tags nearby. Suppose you perfect that and you confirm 100% of your kills. When you pick up those extra tags, those are just that much more going towards your score and ultimately going towards your team. Now they have changed it, I believe, to where if a teammate picks up your tag, I think you still get the points for it. I'm not sure if it goes towards your score, but it does go toward your teammate score, and I'm not sure if it goes towards your streak. I really haven't been paying that much attention as far as other people picking up my tags because, like I said, I generally can pick up my own tags. But that is definitely going to get you a higher score. Jumping out there and at least making a play on the tags. Sometimes there's going to be nobody anywhere near that tag because they were too scared to go out and make a play on it. So sometimes you aren't even risking very much by doing such. Now, finally, and this comes because Sledgehammer did something that none of the other Call of Duties have done as far as kill confirmed is concerned, and that is making a deny actually worth shit. Deny kills, everyone. No one ever wants to deny kills for some reason, and I'm not sure if people are still in the mode of thinking that denies aren't worth shit, because when denies are half of a kill confirmed, the risk of going out there and trying to get a deny is really high, because you may die and you may create another tag for your teammate not your teammate, but the enemy to get a tag and add more points onto their score and ultimately do better for their team. So if you know that you can potentially drop a tag that is half as much more as the tag you're trying to pick up, basically if you're trying to deny and you're risking a kill confirmed, that's tough, and that's not something that you would want to do in the previous Call of Duties. But in this one, it's different. You get the same amount of points, so get out there and deny. I see people just walk by deny so often in this game, and that's ridiculous. Don't walk by them, and people that walk by kill confirms as well. Like, pick up every single tag that you could possibly see and that you could possibly make a play on. That's what's going to get you those high scores, and I thought that I would just share that with you all. If you have some type of special strategy and you're already ranked higher than me or whatever, or you don't give a fuck that I'm ranked pretty high, then do what's best for you. But those few points, using a short range weapon, going out and getting extra tags, and making sure that you deny, that's what I think is going to get you a high score. So try it out and see if anything changes over your next few games, and then come back and leave me a comment. Thanks for watching the video.